Let's get my butt over here and let YouTube catch up. See how long that takes. Yep, frizz bomb today. This is what happens when I don't dry my hair. Let it go naturel, you know? Yeah, I've done all that. Come on. Next. Okay. Let me get it into the live chat so I know what's happening. We'll do that. Be good. Okay, live chat. That's on. Although there's an advert, so I'll just go with it. Welcome to Friday's Live. Hello from the Frizz Bomb over here in the UK. My name is Khadijah, and the co-owner of the channel. The actual owner is outside asleep on the grass right now, but I'm certain she'll be in at some point fairly soon, although it's bright sun outside, so she's probably loving the warmth. Anyway, it is Friday. It is the Friday Live, and it is the last Friday of the month. And so, as the title suggests, we will be spinning the super wheel today. Whoever is on that wheel, whether they have 1 entry, whether they have 10 entries, it doesn't matter. You need to be on it to be able to win, because we are picking a winner today. And that winner will win 25 Great British pounds into the winner's currency. Whether they want that in PayPal or whether they want that in an e-gift card, it's completely up to them. But we will definitely have a winner by the end of this live. And we also, because it's the end of the month, we also have the goal, which should be at the top of the chat. I hope it's up there. I hope. And if it's up there, we're good. If we get the goal done, you're gonna have to let me know, because I can't see it on StreamYard, unfortunately, and it's StreamYard that I'm using. So you're gonna have to let me know if we get the goal. And if we get the goal, we will add somebody to the wheel who is in this chat today, who usually cannot get on the wheel. But today we are doing cotton blends, although I do have 2 to show you that I completely forgot last week, because they fell out the bag and I didn't even notice until after the live was finished. So I've got an oopsie. I'm sorry, I got an oopsie. Also, if Miss Wriggles is still in here, if she's not, when you see her, it's her birthday tomorrow. It's hippos, it's birds, 2 deers and 2 ewes for the Wriggles tomorrow, Saturday, the 26th. It's her birthday. So watch out. Okay, let's see what's in the chat. Let's see who is in. We have Snaily, Eager Beaver, not Beaver, Eager Snaily, Slug. No, you're not a slug. You're a snaily. Eager evening, snaily. Welcome in. We have Doris. How do you do, Miss Doris? Lucy. Hello, Lucy. She's sleepy. Sleepy beans. Yes, very. But, you know, her life is so busy. So busy. Triple T. Teresa. Welcome in, miss. And the tomorrow's birthday girl is in. Hello, tomorrow's birthday girl. I think Miss Wriggles should help me out with the wheel later. You know, if she's around, if she doesn't have to run off, we might have to get the early birthday girl to help with the spinning of the super wheel. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what she says. She may go, oh, heck no. And I'll go, okay, I'll grab somebody else then, and we'll blame them. But, you know, nobody can blame the birthday girl, so. Okay. So the two that I've got to show you that I didn't show you last week because of my oopsie is this one. And I can't remember what it is now. Oh my gosh. I so wish I could pause this so I could quickly go and have a look again. I got the name of it before I started the live and it's gone clear out my head again. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember at all. It's clear left me noggin. And it doesn't really help that there's a pig advert on my phone right now. It really doesn't help. But this is pure cotton. And this I've used for baby girlies. It's a sport weight and it is pink and white and lemon yellow all mixed in. And it's a fairly quick transition, but nice long ones as well. So when it changes, it's fairly quick, but they're fairly long colours each time there is a colour change. Why can't I remember what it is? It's not Scopia's. I can't believe I looked it up before the live and now it's just, I don't know. And that advert has thrown me out of my own chat. Thanks, advert. Really appreciate you. Cheers. Okay, let's get me chat back. Get me chat back. There we go. There you go. Hippo Bird Day. You see? You see? I will put it down below when I've got it again for tomorrow, because every Saturday I will do the yarny timestamps for the live, so that if there's anything that you particularly like, you can go back to that position and go, yeah, that's the one, and the details will be there. So this was the other one. It's Stylecraft Cotton Clasique DK in the colour Sage, which is very, very true to its colour. And this is 100% cotton as well. On here is approximately 92 meters or 100 yards. And I have not used this yet. I have no idea if I got this because it was on special. It must have been on special. Or if it was sent as part of a giveaway. I don't know. But it's 50 grams of sageness. And I don't even think I've done a review on it because none of the end has been disturbed. Unlike me, I'm very disturbed. There you go, Wriggles. There you go, Wriggles. Little wiggly woo. It's good. Good. Thank you, lady. What is that? That's really quite funny. Okay. Okay. So today is cotton blends, as far as I know, although there may be one or two that is pure cotton, and if it is, then I can stick it in the other cube, because every now and again they do get mixed up. But it should be cotton blends. Now, there's not as many of the cotton blends as I had cottons, so don't panic too much. And we're not quite overly diverse with the colours. But you'll see. You'll see. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, so the first one, I really want to use it and I don't know what to use it with because it's so soft, but I only have the one. We have Bee Sugarwheel Cotton Solid Cascade. That's what the colour is. It's Cascade. Cascade. And this is 142 gram cake with approximately 306 meters or 335 yards. Now this is 100% cotton, so this does need to go into the other cube, but it's a lovely, what I call a summer sky blue, and on my screen at least it's pretty much spot on. But of course we all have different screens and different colorings on the screens, so I can't say whether it's right or wrong on your screen. I have no idea. So this is I want to say a DK, but it's a thick DK. I don't know why people do this, because when I see people do this, I'm like, that means nothing to me. But apparently it must be a thing, because otherwise people wouldn't do it. But heck, there you go. Ta-da! Look, it's a thick DK, but it is so soft. It is so nice and soft. And I just don't know what to use it for, but I really, really want to use it. But this was a Happy Mail. $1.49, and I bet they didn't even pay that because they must have had coupons and discounts and blah blah before they even got to the counter. But still, it cost a heck of a lot more when it came to me, unfortunately. But yeah, I really, really want to use it. I don't know what for. But that's 100% cotton, and it's a very, very soft, wearable cotton. Not that I'm intending to make any knickers out of it or anything, but I could if I had the right pattern, maybe. Evening Perp. Granddaughter made you eggy waffles. So if she made you that as an early birthday breakfast, what do you get tomorrow? What do you get tomorrow? Oh, Beanie's outside snoozing in the grass at the moment, but you know she'll be in at some point. Welcome in, Slug. Howdy doody. Oh, flipping heart's in the way. Perp, A up snails. Snails and to your mum too. Oh no, because they're gonna be expensive, Doris. So no, I'll work out something to do with that one cake. Something. Work out something. Thank you, Snaily. I appreciate it. Thank you. Knicker patterns. Be right back. Go to look on Raffle. Don't you dare send me a knicker pattern. Oh my gosh, I can just imagine it now. It's going to be one of those what do you call them, like tenor knickers, like special for menopausal ladies, where there's a little pocket in the crutch that you can just kind of slip in a crochet made pad as well. I bet any money she finds one as well. Please don't, but just don't. You can send me a link. You can send me a picture just so I can have a giggle. Anyway, you've got a white patch on you. Oh no, it's light. Oh, thank God. I was like, why has that got a white glob on it? What the heck? It's not a white glob. It's the... Oh! welcome home. You kind of missed the introductions. How you doing? Are you well? Oh, you're nice and warm. Oh, you're nice and warm. The owner is nice and warm. Oh, 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 she's so fuzzy. She's so fuzzy. Anyway, anywho, some of you might have seen this because I got this in a Happy Mail very recently, and that is Scrubby Cotton. Scrubby Cotton. Scrubby. I love Scrubby so much. I love it. This is Red Heart Scrubby Cotton. 100 grams. And it's in the colour Jade. They say it's a medium for. This baffles me because even within the same branding, some will look at that and go, oh, look at that. Oh, that's quite thick. That's an 8, that is. And other times they literally just go by the core thread. This one's going by the core thread and saying that it's an Aran weight. But I know full well with another one of theirs, they'll turn around and they'll count the extra fuzzies on it or something. It's ridiculous. Anyway, this is another one that is in the wrong cube so far, and that's purely because it doesn't fit in my current cotton cube, because I have 6 of these, and I do need to ask Helen if she'll allow me to gift 2 of them, because I love Scrubby. And this isn't I know that Scrubby is like a love-hate relationship with people. I know that, but this isn't like a rough Scrubby. This is a nice skin exfoliating Scrubby, which is good because that's what I use them for. I make flannels with them, and I use it to exfoliate my face and nothing else. It only touches me mush. But anyway, on here we have got 145 yards or 133 meters approximately, and there is a pattern on here. Pattern on back. Okay, how nice. For one ball. It doesn't actually say what the pattern's called, but it's for a flannel. Exactly what I've just stated it is. They haven't even put it as a dishcloth. They've put it as a flannel. So they're basically saying, you know, it's good for your skin. Don't use it on your dishes because it's too soft. But use it on your skin. It should be quite good. So there's that. Oh, good point. Perp. When I change cameras, can I show Peach? I thought I'd better ask you first. Can I show the Peach? Where am I? There we go. Yeah, she's been sunburned. I mean, heck, while the sun's out, before the snow comes again, you know. But she chooses the way she likes sleeping in the grass. But this is something that I don't understand about her. When she's in the house, whether it's with me or without me, she needs to nest. She needs to have something that she's pushed up against so she feels safe, I guess. You know, I've got a surround around me. Nobody can get behind me because there's a solid thing there. She nests. But when she goes and sleeps on the grass, it's the middle of the grass, nowhere near the edge. Nowhere. She will just plant herself in the middle. Whether there's sun there or not, she will just plonk herself in the middle. She's a very, very bizarre cat. I haven't noticed if any other cats do that kind of thing, so I can only go with she's a weirdo. It's the only thing that I can say, really. She's a weirdo. That's why I'm a weirdo. I'm looking up to my owner. Okay, next. We'll do the one that I bought, because all the rest then are Happy Mails and giveaway. So the next one was bought because it was on a really good deal at Wool Warehouse. Really good deal, and it was in the perfect colour that I needed at the time. And that is King Cole Finess. Finess. Cotton silk DK, and it is a 50-gram little teeny weeny skein in the colour of silver, which is pretty true to its colouring. It's a very, very nice, light, not overly light grey, but it's got a sheen on it as well. So it properly makes it a silvery colour. This is 77% cotton, 23% silk, approximately 131 yards or 120 meters. So, yeah, this is King Cole. I haven't looked how much this is on full price. I've never looked for it again. Whoops. I did do a review on it. I can't remember what I said about it, but it's a really nice, what you'd expect. It's soft. It's not buttery soft, but it is soft, and you'd be more than happy to have that against your skin. It's, ooh, that's nice. Ooh, you know, you're not looking at luxury here, but it's like, ooh, it's good. But there you have King Cole Finess. Finess. So that's that. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, please. Because my phone just farted. Which is quite amazing, because that's usually my job. Okay, done and done. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Welcome back, Zara. Oh, come on. Hang on a second. Now the phone wants to spin round. There we go. No worries, no worries, no worries. Make hay while the sun still shines. Don't tell me that's a Southern US song thing. Lucy says we're all weirdos. You're all weirdos. Like, for real. Especially the members. The members are a special variety of weirdo. No truer words, Lucy. No truer words. Okay, next. We have, I want to use this as well. Now, this is a little bit rougher than anything that I've touched. And it's the blue peaches and cream. Now, this is another one that needs to go in the other cube, because this is 100% cotton, I believe. Yeah, made in Canada from 100% cotton. But this is a rougher, it's not rough, but it's like, yeah, that's what I'd expect. That's cotton, yeah. But this is Peaches and Cream Original, 70.9 grams. 120 yards or 109 meters, approximately. And there's a free pattern on the label. It doesn't tell you what it is. Feather and Fan Knit Dishcloth pattern is on the label in English and in French. They've said this is a medium 4. I will go with that. That's a nice Aran. But I've got a feeling this is going to be very, very splitty. This was a happy mail because I was very, 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 very keen to give Peaches and Cream a go, but I haven't used it yet again. But this is in the colour Royal, because that's my colour. That's my colour. You hear me? That's my colour. The royal blue. So peaches and cream. Yes, this is more like for a dishcloth, and you bet I'm going to be making one. Even though I don't really use dishcloth. Actually, I can't use it as a, yes, I could use it as a dishcloth. But I think what I will do is definitely make a flannel for sure. And heck, why not put the two together? Could work. I could have my flannel kind of around the outside and then my exfoliation in the middle. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, just an idea. Little House on the Prairie. Gosh, I haven't heard of that program for yonks. Kitchen cotton. Yes, indeedy doody. But what you get up to in the kitchen is completely up to you. Okay, next we have got this, which I'm pretty sure I bought. Creative Cotton by Rico Designs. And as you can see, this is a white, and it is an Aran weight. It's an Aran. It's an Aran weight cotton. And I never did use it for what I'd actually bought it for, but I know this one wasn't on sale. I do remember that. It was just like, that's the cheapest cotton that has a white option at this precise moment. I better grab it. So that's what I did. The bad thing is, this is what irked me. And I do remember taking pictures of this and sending it to the Wool Warehouse and saying, not amused. What the heck? Because this is not me. This is how it came. Let's see if YouTube catches up. If you can see that. Yeah, you can just about. That is across 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's across 4. What do you call it? Rounds of the cotton. And there was another one on the end as well. It's already got beanie hair on it, and I've only just touched it. I'm sure there was one on the end as well. Maybe I'm just not seeing it now. So I was pretty irked. And that may have been why I didn't use it in the end. Or maybe I just had enough of whatever the cotton was that I already had. But let's face it, this was before I discovered Drops Paris. You remember? Like the Drops Paris? Drops Paris is way, way softer. But Rico Design, they tend to say that their cottons are for amigurumi, or specially for amigurumi. I wasn't making amigurumi with it. But this is 100% cotton in white. Or should I say 63? They're suggesting that you need 40 of these to make a jumper or a top or something. It's a 50 gram, 85 meter approximately. But yeah, 100% cotton again. In the white with the Rico design. Rico design. And my chat's gone again. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I don't know why, but the adverts keep on messing my chat up. It's not fun. Oh my gosh, she found some. Oh my gosh, she found some. Oh heck. Oh heck. Oh no. Okay, there's my chat back. There we go. Is Perp back yet? Are you back yet, Perp? Now you've been on your knicker hunt. Some people need to get a hobby, you know. Snidely. They did email me. They asked me if I wanted another one or if I wanted a refund, and I said I thought it was really silly just to send one of those out because they're so tiny, but I wasn't looking at making another purchase for a couple of months or something. So probably just get my money back for now and I'll make up for it next time. And they were pretty quick with it. And they rang me as well. I know they replied to me in an email, but I think it was very, very shortly after the email was sent, they rang me and said, you know, we'd like to sort this out for you. So, yeah, sorted pretty quick. She's back. 3 pages? What the heck? 3 pages of knickers? Oh, heck. Anyway, Miss Perp, I had asked if it's okay to show Peach when I change cameras. Thank you, Sarah. Sticking with the white, but going weirdly to a softer cotton, but cheaper than the Rico, because Rico is expensive. Sorry, Rico, but you are. Going to a cheaper cotton that is softer is the Premier Home. Now, you guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. These are from your Dollar Trees, dollar stores, I believe, I think. But these are actually softer than the Rico design cotton. But these are probably softer because they've got polyester in them. You know, the soft plastic? So this is 75 grams with 131 yards or 120 meters approximately in white. 85% cotton, 15% polyester. And again, it's an Aran weight. I can't get one. There we go. Aran weight. Aran weight. But yeah, it's, I mean, I'm not saying this is like, it's so soft, but it is softer than the Rico for sure. But there's the Premier Home. She hasn't moved in with them yet. In fact, I don't think she will. I think she'll have her own home because I have a plan for her. The ladybirds still sit here. Like the ladybirds are here. They're always like next to my desk at the moment. Until I find a way to showcase them properly, they're here. But she's going to have a home of her own. But I will show what the heck I'm talking about when I change cameras for the peoples. Which is a good point, actually. Nobody has entered last week's giveaway. You've got 1 week left. Nobody's entered yet. It's members only. And out of all the members I've got, there's possibly only about a quarter, if that. I don't even think a third. I'm gonna say maybe a quarter could enter or would possibly, because they're fairly regular commenters. So you've got blooming good chances, but not one person has entered yet. Because nobody wants any free yarn. Just saying. Okay. Next. Another one that, this is one that I am gutted that I don't have more of, because I had 3 and I used one of them and I loved it. Really loved it. And it left me with 2 and it wasn't enough to make anything. And I so wanted to make a shawl out of this. And now I can't because I've only got 2 left. and that is Hipster Cotton Premiere. And this was a limited time only. Yeah. This is pure cotton, lovely soft cotton, 100-gram skein, 229 yards or 210 meters approximately. And this is in the color Hello Hydrangea. That's what the color is, which I quite like the French version better, which is Bonjour Hortensia. So there's that. And they're saying it's a light 3. I wouldn't have said a light 3. I would have said it's a good 3. You know, it's not like a thin DK. It's on the, I'm in the middle here. I'm a good DK. I'm not too thick. I'm not too thin. I'm a good DK. Bonjour, Hortensia. But yeah. Hipster cotton. And on this, there is light blue, grey blue, medium blue, summer sky blue. We have lime, we have mint, we have pastel green. We have kind of a blue lavender on there. We have a semi-lilac, and we have kind of a blue grey, and also a teal and a turquoise. And they are so nice to work with. They really, really are. They're not the softest thing ever, but they are really nice to work with. They are soft, and I really like them. A little bit too much. And I'm gutted that there's no such thing as these anymore, because it's so nice. But maybe, because I know I've used one of them and I won't be getting any more, maybe I might be willing to put one in a giveaway cube. Let somebody else experience it. I mean, I'll lick them first and kind of wipe my arms, my neck, get all my DNA on it first. But I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Last minute entry, so nobody can copy the answer. If they do and you're wrong, then you're both going to be wrong. You're both barmy. Can I enter 2 times? Both IDs are members. Yes, you can. So it says probably no one wants to give their hand away and are waiting for just before the end. Well, if they do, they're going to be silly. Miss Angela, welcome in, Miss Angela. Hope you got my emails. Thank you very much for yours. Yeah, the colouring is really, really nice. It's almost purple blue. I mean, if you're a sadist, you'll probably look at it and go, oh, it looks like a bruise. No, it's a very, very happy bruise if it is. Just don't fart on it. It's going to be collecting fart particles just sitting there. You're never wrong. You know, it's something that I'm really, really gutted about. Like, really gutted. The next day, last Saturday, first thing in the morning, before I even had my breakfast, I filmed me taking all the eggs down and was counting them as I took them down, and I had the total, which was and I was like, so there you go, let's have a look who's won now. You know, already for next week, because it's next week we declare the winner. And I deleted it accidentally later that day when I was cleaning my phone out. Yep, because I'm that clever. You did, good. Thank you, Angela. It'll still count, Doris, but there's quite a possibility that you might not get it in time, or you might put an answer down and then maybe realize that, oh yeah, there was 2 and it's too late. You know, let's face it, if you're copying somebody else, be prepared to lose. Put them all back and start again. Well, this is it. I mean, I know how many there were, but I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know which ones went where, because they were all like various colors. They were like multicolored, all of them. They were multi. In fact, this shouldn't be giving too much of a clue away, but this hydrangea, hello hydrangea, this made 4 of the eggs. This made 4 of the eggs. Yeah. Auntie, I got the email from Canada Post. I got the email. I hope you got the messages I sent about an hour ago, roughly. No, no, I deleted. What I do once a week is I go through my phone, I delete everything, and then go to the bin and delete everything. So it's completely clean and my phone is happy. Gone. You did. Okay, good. Watch a live. Well, I mean, I don't need to watch a live because I know how many there were. The bad thing is I just can't prove it to you guys, which is I'm gutted about, because for those that know me, you know that I like to prove practically everything. So I can't be called a liar, a stupid liar, a scammer, like some people like to say, you know. I don't know if they say it like that, but you know. Anyway, the last bit in the cotton blend cube is not a cotton blend, it's cotton again. And this I know was one in a giveaway. Now I have a feeling, I got a feeling, that this came from Linda Simpson when I won a Tunisian giveaway that she had. And I won a purple version of this and a blue version of this. And the purple one, bye-bye. The blue one, hello. I.e., I kept this one, the purple one got used. We have a little bag of green blue cottons, and I don't even know what cottons they are. I have a feeling that they might be paint box, but I honestly do not know. But there's 2 of each color. So there's like a denim blue, there is a light teal, and then there is a baby mint green, or should we say Auntie's palette? That's what it is, isn't it? It's Auntie's palette. So that's that. And that, even though there were only 2 blends in there, or was it one blend in there, that's my cotton blend cube. That's it. That's my cubey finito. You see? Nice and quick. What I will say for next week, there's possibly a completely different location for myself and the camera, because it'll be easier. Because I'm lazy, you know. I mean, I don't get this size because I'm like, let's go. So I've got a big feeling we're going to be changing locations to do next week's, and just hope it goes okay, because I'm going to be doing it on my phone rather than on the anti cam, which this is right now. But we're starting to delve into, there's no particular theme or color or anything. It's just, this is stuff, you know? So that's what we're going into. I have to check to see if the baby bunnies are born yet. There go baby bunnies. There go baby bunnies. There go baby bunnies. They're so ugly when they're born. Then again, most babies, especially baby, wouldn't be any more than babies if they're just born, would they? Idiot. Most babies are quite ugly when they're born. It's only after a few days they start going, oh, he's so cute. Yes, I'd probably say it about my own if I had any. Okay, I am going to go and grab a cup of tea and change my camera over. So, I don't think we've got any, but if we do have any creators in the chat and you would like your link dropping, please put a light bulb. Yeah, that's a weird one. But light bulb in the chat. Hi, dear. And as soon as I've grabbed my cup of tea, we can drop some linkies before we do some stitch markers. So let me change. Let me change clothes. That's just weird. I'm going to change my camera over. Okay, so we've got the super wheel up for the moment. Get your light bulb in the chat if you need, and I will be momentarily back. Momentarily. Granted, I've got to wait for the hot water dispenser to heat up first. Oh, and Ingrid says, to all the lovies. There you go, you see? I've done my duty. I said I probably won't remember, but I actually did. I amazed myself on the odd occasion. Now this is where I knock the camera out, I'm sure. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Oh, lovely cup of tea. Lovely cuppa. One cup of tea, incoming. One drop of the spoon, already done. Do we have a light bulb? We do. Welcome in, Miss Louise. I'll pass on all the hugs after I've done the stitch markers. So bear with me. Okay. Doobly 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 doo. Doobly doobly doo. Bring the camera a little bit closer. Just to scare you all. Okay, Louise, I hope you're writing out your advert. You know how it works. Yeah, cup of time. Most important time of the day. Okay, you've got about 30 seconds left to drop your light bulb. Oh, excuse me. If you are a channel and you would like your link dropping, drop a light bulb. Okay, so we have got a Miss Louise. Louise, if you would like to drop your advert, please. I can't get this. There we go. Bag open. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Just waiting for Louise to drop her advert. While I get a couple of stitch markers ready. Is it just me, or did Louise not drop her advert yet? Oh, I forgot about engagements. Zara? Hello? Anybody? Somebody? You don't see it. Louise, you dropped it and it got eaten by the YouTube. I'm so sorry. Zara, if you can write her name, please, and then do her linky doodabs. Please. I'm so sorry, Miss Louise. You're too bit hungry. It got eaten. I'm so sorry. So there is Louise's link. Thank you very much for dropping that, Miss Zara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also a thank you to Miss Auntie. The chat is open. I will very quickly put Auntie another 4 entries on the wheel. Oh, she's a member, so she gets double the entries. Let's just share that because this is going to get spun at the end of the live. Thank you very much, Miss Auntie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I do, I do, I do. Don't think it counts as part of the goal, but I still appreciate it. So thank you. Let's put the wheel down for the moment. and bring back the frizz. Yeah. You are on the wheel, and we will find out who gets the wheel win about 10 minutes to the end. Also, top of the chat is pinned the prayers and thoughts. These are the people that are in need right now. If you could spare a prayer, please do. If you're not the praying type, I hope you're the thinking type, because these people need your thoughts and prayers. So if you could, please, 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 please try. Please, 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 please. The goal is at 1.5. Ooh. So it worked. Ooh. It worked. I'm quite surprised. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Rico says, back, no babies yet. She will be a new mom and dad is in a cage with her, so I'm keeping an extra eye. Do you have homes for them when they're ready to be rehoused? I'm asking. I have to ask. We need to know where the baby bunny go. Where the baby bunny go? I hope they've all got homes. Auntie says, Lisa, how do you set chat for subscribers only? If you're around after this, I will show you. It's really... Oh, no. If I'm still an editor on your channel, I can do it for you. But I can also let you know how to do it for future reference. That's easy. Vima. Oh, my gosh. Vima. You were here last week, but I don't know whether you heard me ask whether I'm saying Vima or Vima. You'll have to let me know. Please, please, please. But welcome in. How do you do? Okay. I'm going to show you Stitchmarkers, and then I will do the Ingrid hacks. If they don't find homes, there is a small animal auction that we take them to, says Miss Wriggles. Auctioned bunnies. Okay, so excuse me, I'm gonna zoom in. Sorry, this is why I hate letting it dry natural, because it just goes poof. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see the stitch markers. And I've got a few today because I just want to get them put away. Otherwise, we're going to be doing this forevermore. Oh, flipping heck. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, zoom in. Oh heck. So let me get this sorted so we can see them properly. So bear with me while I sort out the focus. There we go. That's not too bad. We have autism ribbons. I've only got 2 left. But there's one. And then we have a slightly bigger one, which is a particular, I can't remember which, honestly, I can't remember which type, but it's a particular type of autism. This one. But there's only 2 of these left. And as ever, if you come to the email because you want one of these stitch markers that I'm showing you in this live, you will get extra money off than it shows in Etsy, because I don't have to pay an Etsy listing fee in an email. So you get a little bit of money off, which is always nice. This one, which is a dingly dangly dingle dangle. And you have, oops, a little kitty cat. And then there's a heart. Whoops. That has a paw print one side. Oh my gosh, keep still. It's so dingly dangly. got a paw print one side and then Love My Cat on the other. Nice little small stitch marker. So that's those. Put these away as I show them, because otherwise I'm going to get all confoozled. We have mushrooms, glass mushrooms. This is a translucent purple mushroom. And then we have a translucent orange mushroom. And of course, I've got to show you a blue one as well. We've got an opaque, not opaque, a translucent, oh my gosh, blue mushroom. And there's also opaque yellow, orange, green in there as well. But they're the mushrooms and they're glass. Now these come as a set, but I'm not going to be able to hold them all up because I was going to have either a knitting needle or a pencil and I didn't grab one. But these come as a set of 4 and these are the last. All the previous 8 sets went so flipping quick, but this set still remains. And these are Geisha girls. So we have Miss Spring in pink. And we have Miss Summer. Oh, in yellow. No Geisha. And we have Miss Autumn in Lucky Red. And they're flat backed and silver. And the colouring is enamel, but it's a nice light enamel. And then the last one in the set is Winter Purple. And like I said, they are a set. They're a set of 4. They're not sold individually. But as with any of the stitch markers that I sell, you choose your clasp. If you want a knitter's ring, you have a knitter's ring. If you want a lever back, you have a lever back. If you want lobster clasp, you have a lobster clasp. It's completely down to you. Okay, next we have teddy bears. They're not Care Bears, but they care about the flowers. So you've got a silver teddy bear that's double-sided, holding a flower and then corresponding beads above. So you've got the back of the bear, and then you've got the front of the bear. So there's yellow, there's blue, there's, whoops, there's orange, and there's a mint green as well. And they're all having a teddy bear party right now, like just a few. And the last ones I will show you today are the other oriental ones that I've got, and these are not as heavy as they look. They're a little bit heavier than some, but they're not heavy. But each of these depicts a traditional Chinese story. So this is the white deer. And then we have, I think it's just literally the white rabbit. I don't think it's the Jade rabbit. We have the white rabbit. And the beads on these are glass. Nine tails. And I think there's one more. Yep. The cat. And then we have the cat. So the oriental ones. Okay, let's zoom back out now. There we go. So that is this week's Stitchmarkers. Of course, the link is down below in the description to have a nosy on Etsy. And if you haven't already, even if you go on there and you either don't want or can't buy anything, if you could just heart a couple of the items or even the shop, it's a huge benefit. It really, really, really helps. So if you could, please, please do. Mushrooms are away, teddy bears away. I didn't get to put the kitty cat away. Now, the last thing I need to show you is something that Miss Perp made me. Kind of blackmailed her in a weird kind of way, because I gave her what she wanted and then said, I want one. And bless her, she made me one. And it's so cute. So I don't know if any other countries have this food or not, or if they do, they may well call it something else. But over here, especially during the 80s, early 90s, for Christmas, we would have a finger food called pigs in blankets. Basically, it's a little cocktail sausage wrapped in a piece of bacon. So it's a pig in a blanket. And I got Perp to make me one. It's a little piggy with a little blanket. And this is Peach. We have named her Peach because she's not pink, she's peach. She's peach coloured. So don't get any funny ideas, okay? But she's so cute. She's so cute. Okay, let me grab the messages for Ingrid before they disappear. And then I can catch up with the chat. Can I find them? Where are they? Oh my gosh, where are they? Oh, there's one. There's two, there's three. Let me grab those three. No, that's not going to do it. Okay, let's grab those and get those sent, because I want to do this before my memory goes, which usually doesn't take very long. That's one. We'll grab that one. I'm going to sneeze any moment. Let me scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay, it's good. Okay, send them, and then let's catch up with the chat. Let's catch up with the chat. Okay, so we got to me changing cameras. Oh, I missed one. Oh, I missed one. Hang on. I've got another one. I missed one. There we go. I know that she's in load shedding at the moment. Okay. So there's Louise's link. Scrolling down. There's about the baby bunnies. The goal, which is up in the chat because we're going to be spinning that super wheel in 40 minutes. 40. There's Vima or Vima. I don't know which one it is yet. I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay, so Wriggle says, remember they are lion head bunnies. I don't remember things like that. I mean, now that you said it, I remember, but I don't remember things like that. If you turn around and go, do you remember what type they are? I go, fuzzy bunnies. That is where we got the first bunnies from. Famous Crochet says, so sorry. Memory is not supporting me. Mine never supports me. My memory is ridiculous. Really bad. Amazingly, I remember the most stupid, random rubbish, but anything that's actually important. Like, I remember one of the sayings that parents say is, you can't remember, then it can't have been that important. For me, if it's important, I forget it. If it's useless rubbish, I tend to remember. Sometimes. She says, actually, I'm like a fool feeling embarrassed. There's no need to be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed around here. We don't do embarrassment because that creates your cheeks to go a certain colour, which we do not allow. No, don't allow it here. Snelly says, Khadijah's memory is usually like a sieve. I'd go closer to a colander. A sieve holds way too much. A colander is probably closer to the mark. Perp loves the mushroom. Yeah, Perp, I think, had the opaque purple mushroom when I first bought them. I think she went straight to it. Pretty certain that she had the purple mushroom. Good point. Did you get the card, Perp? Did you get the card? Scrolling down, there's Kat. Welcome in, Kat. She says, hi, Lisa, Beanie, and everyone in the live. Welcome in. Louise says, the ones I ordered last week arrived yesterday. Good. Okay. I haven't got the receipt. Oh, I'll have to try and remember for the receipt. Thank you for letting me know. She said, not had a chance to open them yet. Did you open the other ones, though? Is everything okay? If anything's wrong, you just got to let me know. Angela says, Lisa, your stitch markers are beautiful. Thank you very much, Miss Angela. Thank you. I try. I mean, they're for everybody else. They're not my stitch markers. They're for other people's. Other people's stitch markers are very nice, Lisa. Thanks. I know what you mean. Perp says, I was nice and didn't make a P one. Is that the peach? I'm guessing that's got to be peach. You did ask, I think. I'm sure you asked if I wanted more of a pea colour or more of a peach. And I went peach. It's kind of more of a piggy colour anyway. Kat says, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Well done, Perp. Doris is so cute. We have pigs in a blanket. Oh, you do? Pigs in a blanket here. It's a sausage link wrapped in a pancake. Completely different type of pig in a blanket, but okay. They have them, just different. Kat says here they are cocktail sausage in puff pastry. Pigs in blankets are popular, but just different types of blanket. Perp says, I have an idea for the Ladybirds cover. Wait a minute. I have an idea for the ladybirds. Cover a wreath base in green. Ooh! With some leaves and a few flowers, and then the ladybirds. Ooh! That's a really good idea. But not have a green wreath though. But I do have, it's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. I do have this wreath base. It's wood. They're both wood. I much prefer wood than others. But I have this one. And then I have this one, which is All Naturel. But both of these would show the colours of the ladybirds up really, really well. Oh, this is a really good idea. This is good. Oh, and I do like making wreaths. That's really clever. Oh my gosh. Perp, you're only supposed to have one a year, and this is like your third or fourth good idea. What the heck is going on? Are you dying? What's wrong here? This is all wrong. This is not right. Perp, what's going on? Let's scroll down. And so I'm back. Let's put another loaf in. She's making bread, y'all. She's making bread. She showed me. And I can show you, I think. I'm hoping it's going to be zoomable. It looks so tiny. It's got a great big hole in the middle of it. I don't know why, but this is her 8th loaf that she's made. 8 loaves! 8! She is nuts, I tell you, nuts! But we know this, it's Auntie. Miss Pep says, I got CAD and stickers. She got stickers. Oh, good. Okay. As long as you got them. I was a little bit worried that you hadn't got them. And I'm like, don't tell me that there wasn't enough postage, because there flipping was. I know there was. Miss Auntie said, I will send pics of some whips. Yes. Okay, tomorrow. Yes, that's the job I've got to do. Okay, so it is cracking the whips tomorrow, which means you have approximately 12 hours from now. 12 hours from now to get your whips sent to me. Please remember in an email to let me know what the pattern is, who it's by. You don't have to send me the pattern. Just let me know who did the pattern and what it's called, so that I can do that slideshow. And if anybody asks, also put in there your yarn and hook or needle size, please. Because tomorrow I'm going to be doing a whippy slideshow. And if you've done a whip and sent that before and it is now completely finished, send it in. We want to make sure that you're definitely finished. Okay? Teresa says, my 6-week appointment went well. That's already? I thought that was this coming week. Wow, that came quick. Physical therapy is starting next week for my back. I don't envy you. I've got it all to come. I'm dreading it. Don't envy you, but just take it easy. Don't overdo it. You cannot rush it. We are getting on in our years. We do not bounce very well anymore. Be careful. Okay? Scrolling down. Kat says, I made a loaf a few days ago, a caraway rye bread. I used to make
bread every single Sunday. A no-knead bread. I'd make every single Sunday a pound loaf. Not a pound loaf. How much are our loaf tins? I don't think they're a pound. I think a pound is too much. Either way, a loaf tin. So about like that, roughly. Rise to about that. About like that, roughly. Granted, they will be eaten within 48 hours, but still, you just make one every Sunday, and I haven't made any for so long, but I'm starting again. Started last week with a 2-ingredient bread, and I made it into rolls, and all you need is Greek yogurt and self-raising flour. That's it. I did it in the food processor. Didn't take long at all to get it all to come together, although I needed a lot more flour than was stated, but got it all together, got it divided equally-ish, plunked it in the oven. And okay, I left them in a little bit too long because I was too busy doing other things, but they tasted amazing. Really, really nice and crispy on the outside and fluffy in the center. They were really nice. I was so happy. But this weekend, I'm going to start my no-knead bread again because I miss my bread. Pup says, we'll try and get some pics before we lose the light. Thank you. Doris says, I'm baking more now. I've always said I'm not a baker, but with sourdough, I'm actually enjoying it. See, sourdough isn't really a thing here, but it is in Ireland. In Ireland, it's a staple. Or at least in Northern Ireland. I don't know about Southern Ireland, to be fair, but UK Ireland, Northern Ireland, sourdough is a thing. You can buy it anywhere, everywhere. It's there. It's a staple. Here, you've really got to go hunting for it. But I've only tried it once, and it's just too salty for me personally. Because, you know, people that know me, I don't do salt. I really don't like salt. Rico says, speaking of bouncing back, I caught my toe. Oh no. I caught my toe on the rim of a bucket and fell down this week. Riggles! I thought I broke my pinky toe, just bruised it, and the whole right side of my body. Flipping heck. Well, that's not exactly a birthday present you want, is it? Really? What'd you go and do that for? Silly woman. I hope you heal blooming fast. Auntie says, I love cooking and baking. I can't say that I'm great at it, but I enjoy making scones. I enjoy making cookies. I enjoy baking bread. But the latter is the only one that I have. The rest gets dished out to everyone. I'm not overly keen on scones. I'm really not. But I make them for the people. I make cheese scones and I make cherry scones. Cookies, there's choc chip, there's triple choc chip, there's triple double choc chip, there's coconut, there's oatmeal, there's bran, there's strawberry, there's cherry, there's choc cherry, orange. I'll make oodles. When I get going with the cookies, there ain't no stopping. It's just keep pumping them out until I run out of ingredients. Love making cookies. And for the cookies, I do have one. I'll always have like the I call it a poop because it's not a cookie. It's just like a dollop thing of the last of the ingredients, just to make sure that it tastes okay. Because if it doesn't taste okay, then, you know, I've got to get rid of the whole lot. I'm not going to give it to anybody. but I'll have that one little bit for each batch that go into the oven. But it all gets given out. Wriggle says, my toe is finally not hurting. Got to be more careful, Miss Wriggles. It's your birthday tomorrow. You can't be battered and bruised for your birthday. Auntie says, making ham and potato au gratin for supper. Lots of leftovers from Easter. Interesting. Au gratin I haven't had probably since I lived with my mother. So before the age of 13, I think. Haven't had it since then. It's been a long time. A long time. Welcome in, Rudy. How do you do? Sandy says, I can cook pretty much anything from scratch, but I can't make a cake rise to save my life. Is that because of the type of oven you have? Just a query. That's how I found out that my Yorkshire puddings are poop, because of my oven. Okay, now I do have an email from Miss Perp. God help me. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh my. I can't even show that on my channel. Like, wow. Okay, so oh my gosh. I said about one of the cottons that I showed, said it was really nice. You know, not that I would, but it could make good underwear. It's that soft. I'm not going to be making knickers, but and Perp went on Ravelry to go and find knickers, and she found them. She found crocheted knickers. I knew she would. There's bound to be some strange people out there that want to crochet knickers. I mean, it's one thing making them, maybe as a giggle. It's another thing wearing them. But oh my word, I can't even show that on the channel. I can't. I will get told off. But she definitely found some. Yes. Perp found some. Anyway. Rudy says, got the same pen to write. Okay, I might be able to do that tomorrow because my thumb's finally working again. But just leave it with me, Rudy. I did say just bear with me. I made a promise. I keep my promises. I said when my hand stops hurting, I will do it again. I will try and do it tomorrow. And yes, it will be in one pen on the same bit of paper, and it won't be lined paper. It will be plain paper, and it will be white paper, and probably a black pen. Yes. I really can't show them, Perp. Oh, I've got to bring the thingy up again. Oh, wait a minute. I've had a message from Canada Post. Dispatched. Okay. Thanks. Let me put the wheel up because Auntie has done it again. So we're going to grab 2 Aunties and put her on and save it before I delete it by accident. Thank you very much, Auntie. On the wheel for today so far, we have Auntie Christine, Helen, Lucy, Perp, Wriggles, and Ingrid. Those are the people on the wheel to be spun in 20 minutes. Thank you, Miss Auntie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Snake says, nope, I couldn't do it with my old oven either. Huh. Very weird. I mean, I can't get them to rise like souffle, but I can get them to rise. Don't know. Maybe it's just too much slime. I don't know. Only thing I can bake well is pie. Oh, I haven't done a pie for ages. Pies I would always make for me, but I would literally make a pie and that would be a meal. Like, I wouldn't divide it up and put it with something else. The pie was my meal, and it tended to be chicken and vegetable was my pie, with chicken gravy as well, of course. Rudy says, do you need to mail that? I am not sending. It costs a fortune, Rudy. I'm not going to be sending it. It will be in a video. Ninj, welcome in. Good evening. Evening. Okay, so this is a reminder to the members. Number one, there is a members live for your giveaway. Coming up in a week and a half, and the members only giveaway from last week. I'll be announcing the winner. If anybody has taken part, I will be announcing the winner at the beginning of next week's live, because next week it's a brand new month. It will be May next Friday. May. Have the May Day on the Thursday and the live on the Friday the 2nd. 2nd is a good number. So we're going to be announcing the winner before we do anything else. The winner will be announced, and then we'll get on with whatever's in my cube that isn't actually a cube. Pup says, I'm making rhubarb crumble. Oh, rhubarb crumble. There better be custard. Do you remember Rhubarb and Custard, the cartoon? Do you? I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to the city of Market Harborough, which is where my mother's partner worked. Didn't live there, he worked there. And once a year during summer, everybody would do a great big thing in the very center of litter picking over a weekend, and however much rubbish you could get, the better, because the winner of the most rubbish got a good prize, really good prize. And one year, my mother and somebody, I don't think he did it. I can't believe my mother did it. But my mother and somebody dressed up as Rhubarb and Custard. And the following year, they were Stop It and Tidy Up. I can't tell anybody this unless they're British, because nobody knows what the heck I'm talking about. Scrolling up. Mr. says, I love those pies. We call them chicken pot pie. Yeah, see, there's no pot, but yeah. I love a good pie, but back in my younger days, I never ever liked pie pastry. And if you give me a fruit pie now, I will tell you to go stick it up your bum, because I don't want to know. But I've gotten adjusted to savoury pie pastry. My favourite is still watercress, but if I'm making pie myself, yeah, it tends to be like a larger pie that's a good handspan, and then that is my meal. it doesn't get divided up because it's too flipping nice tasting. Ninja says, I've left you a voice message on WhatsApp. I know, I saw it, but I can't do anything because I'm in a live right now, so I can't do nothing. Pat remembers rhubarb and custard. Oh, he was a dirty pea cat. And the greeny yellow dog. Yeah, they were a weird cartoon over here. I think it was the late 70s, I think. A dog and a cat, roughly drawn and badly coloured, roughly animated cartoon. But it was quite popular. And Custard, the cat, was rather nasty. Pep says, does a chicken pot pie have a pastry base, or is it just a pastry top on a dish? See, I do pastry base, pastry top. I do both. Personally speaking, blind bake the base, shove everything in, attempt to put the top on top of the pie while it all spills out the edge, and then you stab it a couple of times so it's got an air vent, so the cruise can come out. Snaily says, chicken tikka pies are nice. Iceland. I miss them. I miss the chicken tikka lasagna. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. But now I know I can make my own, so we're all good. Bacon, egg and cheese. Oh, not a pie. No, I'll pass. Granted, I don't eat bacon anymore, but still. Doris says, we usually do just pastry top. You see, I do the base as well. I do the base as well. It's, for me, it's not a pie if it doesn't have, like, it being a case, you know. Really says, does Ladybird remember the age I mentioned? 11. What year was it when I was 11? 92, 93, 93, 94. So it would have been my last year of middle school. It was a horrible year. Yes, I remember being 11. I remember certain nasty things at school. Very nasty things at school. And I was playing the cello back then. The cello, steel drums. I was singing and learning how to use the music deck. They're about the only good bits. Yeah. Great days. Snelly says, and I love corned beef and potato pie. I do remember trying a corned beef and mashed potato pie years and 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 years ago. Completely forgotten about it. But it has to be cubes of corned beef and cubes of potato, not all mushed up together. It does what it does when it's in the oven. It will just go, let's have a party, let's mingle. As for years 68, 69, well, I wasn't even an egg in 68 and 69. And 86, I was 3. That wasn't a nice year either. Perp says, I do a pastry base unless it's a meat and potato pie. Just can't imagine making, this is weird that we're talking about pies. I just can't imagine why a pie is a pie if it doesn't have a base. I don't know. Ninja says, I played the cello too. You played the cello as well? We were cello chums. I only remember one of the songs that I used to play. Charlie is my darling. Charlie is my darling, la-di-da-di-da. Charlie is my darling, la-di-da-di-do. And then I can't remember the rest of it. But, cello gave me the ick. I hated it. I absolutely hated cello. And Mr. Baker, the cello teacher, he was okay. There was nothing wrong with him. He never did anything wrong. It's just that I wasn't keen on him. And sitting there wearing a skirt, playing the cello, I was not comfortable. I really, really hated it. And then I had to carry it all the way home and all the way back to school again. I hated it. Snelly says, I always do a pastry base. Doesn't feel like a pie otherwise. See? Snelly knows the score. Rudy says, can you pray for Suburban Homesteader? Suburban Homesteader? We're running out of time. We've got 8 minutes before we do the wheel. Let me get the name. Not going to have you telling me off again, so I've copied it and pasted it so you don't tell me off. And did Zara fall asleep? I have a feeling Zara fell asleep. Update. Let me grab that and pin it to the top. Done and get out of my way. Thank you. And pinned. Okay, so that should be pinned to the top. Spilled my tea everywhere. That should be pinned to the top now. Rudy, I hope it's okay. Where am I? Miss Dice says, I played drums in middle school. That's about the only good thing from those years. Middle school, I was everybody's agony aunt. I was the one that it didn't matter what year the other person was in. I was the one that they'd come to for advice. I even had 2 dinner ladies come to me for advice, which was quite funny. But we'd be doing skipping games and dancing to Grease songs and playing Pogs. Pogs was our thing at middle school. Oh my gosh, I loved Pogs so much. I was so flipping good at Pogs. I never bought one and I had thousands of the flipping things. I loved Pogs to bits. Anyway, yeah, we had the Bloody Mary Tower. That was all good. It's quite weird actually, because I had a weird dream / bad dream about middle school a couple of nights ago. Something weird is going on. Sally says, you were very musical then, Khadijah. Back then, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I really, really wanted to play the piano. Your fingers aren't long enough. They're too short and stumpy. And I really wanted to play the double bass because the lad I fancied played double bass. And I'm like, I want to be next to him and play the double bass. But it didn't happen. I think there was only one double bass and he had it. So that was that. But the steel drum, the drums were upper school. Steel drum was middle school. Guitar was upper school as well. Acoustic guitar. But middle school, yeah, I tried to grab what I could. I couldn't get on with the trumpet. I couldn't get on with the flute. I couldn't get on with the clarinet. Couldn't get on with the oboe. Keyboard, fairly good. Steel drums, fairly good. Cello, yeah. I didn't really want to play the violin. That's something that I didn't want to do. I really enjoyed singing. I loved playing around with the music deck. Loved it. I mean, I'm sure if we looked at it now, we'd go, what the heck? But back then, it was brilliant. Flipping brilliant. Rudy, that doesn't make any sense at all. And no, you wouldn't be able to draw me in the year 77 because I wasn't even alive in 77. Ninja said after cello, she then went to clarinet. See, she got to play the clarinet. Zoe Jones played the flute. She was the best flutist we had. I hated Zoe Jones. Sorry, Zoe, if you're watching. I highly doubt you are, but still. Zara is here. Oh, hello, Miss Zara. She's back. Perp says, I hope Zara's getting some sleep. She clearly wasn't. I thought she was. Rudy says, I'm making you older. Yeah, you are. You're making me a heck of a lot older. I know I've turned grey in the past 6 months, but I'm not that old. Can I say that I like the Beatles? Yes, I can say I like the Beatles because I do like the Beatles. And I did one of my drama exams to a Beatles song that hardly anybody knows. And I loved it. And I still love that song. Hello, Miss Beanses. You coming up? You going to come up? I haven't got any treats for you, though. But you're more than welcome to come up. Yes, I like that. I like the Beatles. We're going to do the wheel because it is time. So we didn't meet the goal, which is fine. But even though she is on the wheel, Rico might be able to help us. Let's see. All we need is a Rico. Does George sound like Bugs Bunny? Who's George? George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Ah! Watch out for that tree. Snelly says, I think we should bring back middle school. The age gap between... Should we bring it back? Between youngest and oldest in both primary and high school is huge. There's no more middle school anymore? Oh, there's Wriggles. Okay, Wriggles. I'm going to bring the wheel up. And even though you're on the wheel, you can do the telling me to stop, okay? Please. So, got 37 entries on there. I'm going to start shuffling. And Wriggles is going to tell me when to spin so we can find a winner for April and the super wheel. No, your name is not on the wheel, Rudy, because you haven't sent a super sticker or a PayPal. Oh, ta-da. Ooh. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Lucy? It's Miss Lucy. Miss Lucy, you did it again. Miss Lucy, you are the winner for April's Super Wheel. Super Wheel. Congratulations, my dear. I'm sure you're in the bushes lurking somewhere. But congratulations. Well done, well done, well done. You know the drill. Just let me know what you want and it will get sent and I can do it today. I can do it after this live if you get a hold of me quick enough. Rudy says, I don't know how. You don't know. The super chat, either the PayPal, you need to have PayPal to be able to send PayPal. Or the super chat super sticker is underneath where you type. There's a dollar icon, and on that you can get to choose a super chat or super sticker of your choice. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Snelly says only 29 middle schools left in the UK. Only 29? You know, my middle school, I went to Kingsley Park Grant Maintained Middle School. We were Grant Maintained. Doesn't exist. I think 2 years after I left, it got shut down. It finished. No more grants. I can't remember what the building is right now. I've seen it once and I remember crying, but I can't remember. Hello. Welcome. You coming to say hello? Does this mean I need to turn everything around? No, no. She's alive. She's alive. Cold. Primary till year 6, 11 years old, says Perp. Then high school, years 7 to 11 years to 16 years, or years 7 to 13, 11 to 8. 18? We have school till 18 now? Please tell me you're kidding. Or are you meaning like, oh, what did we call it? Oh my gosh. What did we call it? You had upper school, and then after upper school, you could have 2 years of the extra. I can't remember what it's called. See? Important stuff. Gone. What's it called? The extra. I can't remember. You can do the extra 2 years after upper school, before you go to college. I can't remember what it's called. I started that. It didn't finish, but I started it. Lucy says, I took, look, the winner poked her head out of the bushes. She says, I took piano lessons, but I couldn't play both hands at the same time. I think nowadays I would struggle with both at the same time. But back then, I could get on quite well. I mean, I played the key. I didn't play the piano, but I played the keyboard. And I did okay. I did quite well. Not like brilliantly, but I got on quite well with it. But nowadays, my coordination, I mean, that's part and parcel of one of my disabilities, but it's shot to pieces. Coordination's rubbish. By the way, Wriggles, thank you very, very much for the help with the wheel. Sorry. Thank you. Well done, Snaily. Thank you. Children legally have to be in education till 18 now. Good. And they should start at 2 years old as well. They should learn to cook before they're 3 years old. They should learn to sew before they're 4. Minimum. They need to know these things. I need to run for Prime Minister. Sixth form. Yes, sixth form. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, Snaily. Sixth form. Sixth form, yes. I started sixth form. I did half a year and it was pointless. There was no point in sixth form at our school whatsoever. Nothing. So I had no choice but to, well, I could have stayed there and been a complete and utter brat, but I didn't. I left. I just had enough. Sixth form, yes. Thank you. Pep says, have to be in education or an apprenticeship until 18. I mean, I'm saying thank goodness now because I'm not in education, but at the same time, I should bleeding well think so. Really? 16 is just, for my mind, 16 is too young to leave school because you are still a kid. Whether you like it or not, you are still a kid at 16. Even if you can get down and dirty at 16 legally here, still, you're a kid. Ladybird knows Mara from Mindfully Crochet she was not born in 43. She was not born. She would kill you, Rudy. That is mean. Mara was not born in 43. So mean. So mean. Right, let's bugger off. I'm going to go and make myself a sarnie. Lucy, please email me. Everybody that has whips to show, please make sure you email me pictures. No more than 3 pictures per project, please. And don't forget to give me details on your whip. And if you've had a whip previously shown, which is now a faux, show us the faux. Etsy is linked down below. Remember, if you are here, anything that I've shown today, if you want anything from today, stitch marker wise, let me know in an email and you get money off. Quickly, those that want to keep up, Hunter was back in hospital again this week, and that was with kidney stones again. But on top of his kidney stones, he was also poisoned. So he was vomiting for over 24 hours, really, really badly. They wanted to keep him in hospital. He refused. We're not going there. Granted, it would have cost a frigging fortune, but he's okay now. But he has got to go back to the original hospital where he had his first kidney stone operation to get completely checked out again because he's still passing them. Boulders. They're not even stones. They are boulders. And also, if you're keeping up with me and my whip, remember the mosaic blanket? Remember? One more square to make. One more square. And I really hope I finish it tomorrow. I highly doubt I will. But I've only got one more of these to make. And then I can start putting it together. Are you coming out to say goodbye? Because we've got to go. Like winking at me. Come here. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. Go on then. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. They can't see the back of your head properly like that. You need to kind of turn around a little bit so they can see your face. Because you're so pretty. But nobody can see your face. Look. 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 Missy. Look. Hey. You are a bugger. You know that? But I love you. Give me the evil side eye. You're such a mean bean. She hates me and I know it. Okay, let's bugger off. Lucy, please email me. Everybody else, hopefully I will see you next week. And yes, I quite agree. I've told Rudy so many times he really needs to learn some manners. Please and thank you are wonderful words, Rudy. Please use them. Whips for tomorrow. See you next week in a different location, probably, unless I get unlazy. And I will see you then for a brand new Nike wheel. It's naked.